Hello and welcome to J Vlogs. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for the support and everything. I really appreciate it. So if you have joined us today, thank you. And if today is your first time, please don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe and please share for others to enjoy what we do. Thank you. I promise that I will go and shave my beard. I will definitely go and then do that. Let me just mute my device. I think if not, I'm going to get a lot of notifications. All right. So in today's video, it's raining. So please, in case you hear rain droplets, forgive me. And I think no one is at work. So I think this is the best time to record this video. People are asking me, BJ, can you suggest to me some universities that do not take application fee? And I always find it worrying. Before I had listed over 25, 30 universities that were not taking application fees. There were so many universities that were not taking application fees. And so when it happens like that, oh, you could easily share. Now I share these schools and people are like, hey, you said this school is not taking application fee. But now when I check, they are taking application fee. That is, sometimes it hits me in the face because that was then. I had compiled several of them. Now, you realize that the trajectory has changed. Things have changed so much in China. So most of the universities that were not taking application fee, and you realize that starting from the time I got to know about Chinese government scholarship very well was 2016, 2017, 2018, thereabout. And you realize that from that time, a lot of the universities were not taking application fee. Several universities were not taking application fee. So we could easily make the application without paying. But now what I'm realizing is that almost all of these universities that did not take application fees are now coming back to take application fees. And so it is making it difficult for us to really compile the list. Now, when it comes to application fee, let me use this particular year. The schools that people have applied and then, but if I have not paid application fee, so I can only talk about USTC, that is University of Science and Technology, China. People have not paid application fee in there. I can talk about Wuhan University. I can talk about Wuhan Textile University. I can talk about Zhejiang University. I can talk about Chengdu University of Technology. I want to remember all of them. These are ones that is coming off here. I want to remember all of them, but it seems I'm not getting all of them. There are, at least there were quite a number that people have not paid application fee at the time of applying. You see, so now it is really making the whole application deal a big issue. So in this particular video, what I just want to conscientize you is that now most of these universities are taking application fees, and you realize that for application fees there are several sections to them. Some of the universities will take the application fee after you have applied, and some of them will take it like after you have applied and then you pass the first or the initial review stage, and they will ask you to go and pay the application fee. Some of them right at the point of application, they will tell you that pay the application. So I can make mention of those at least these two schools: Jiangsu University, UESTC, that is University of Electronic Science and Technology, a school like Central China Normal University, a school like Tianjin University. Yes, for them they will ask you to, after they have finished the initial review, then they will ask if you have, they will ask you to go and pay the application fee. And one of the schools that do not pay application fee, I forgot, Tianjin University, Tianjong, Tianjin University. They also did not request for application fee. Yes, and then we have the other schools that would ask you to pay application fee right from the word go, So those ones are so many, and usually the application fee ranges between 400 RMB to 800 RMB. Most of the schools will take 400 RMB. Quite a number take 600, and then in some cases 800 RMB. So this, you see, this is how the whole thing is going. Now, what can we do? When it happens like this, sometimes you do not have total control. You've spotted a school, you want to apply, but they take application fee. So financially, I know some people are not financially strong, and aside that, how many schools can even pay? If almost all the schools are taking 500, 400, how many schools can you apply? it's going to cost you a lot. And so this is how the whole story has turned out to be. It is not your fault, it is not my fault. But what I would advise is that if you are planning to apply the next application season, that this is what we are supposed to do. Let's start at this point. So if you know other schools that did not take applications with us here, you can just leave them in the comments. Then we'll compile all of them. Okay, we'll compile all of them. Then we start making researches into them. Okay, and you check whether this school has your program, the other, so that when it is time for you to apply, you quickly go and then you do it. You apply to that particular university. I think that would really help all of us, myself and then all our followers, okay, and subscribers. And if per chance, you can also pay at least an application fee. Okay, you can pay an application fee. Maybe you've planned it. Okay, at least if nothing at all, I'll look for some other universities that do not take application fee, and I'll pay for one application fee, maybe 400 maybe. Then you start planning towards it, because now it is becoming too much. Most of the schools are coming back to take application fees, and for us, we can't control anything. Sometimes I will call APJ, please can you help me pay my application fee? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? I really wish I can, or I could, but unfortunately I'm not in that capacity to be paying for people like the application fee. The best I can do is to give the advice. Moreover, my YouTube channel is not monetized. Probably if it is monetized and then we have gotten some other revenue, we can use some part of the revenue for charity work. That is one of the reasons why I'm pushing so strongly that let us monetize the channel. Let us monetize the channel so we can use it to help other people. Because I get this quite often. Well, the ones that I have. Some people can testify that I have in some ways to my ability. If I can, or at that material moment I have. But unfortunately, I will not be able to support a number of people based on the situation. So like anybody who texts me that ABJ, I want to pay. Can you help me pay my application fee? No. There are so many things I consider. The chances of the person getting the scholarship, the documents, how serious the person has been, how, like, you see, there are some people that I can testify that this person at all costs would really want to come. Others, so there are a lot of things that we check, but let us help monetize the channel, and then we can also use part to support and then get a lot of people to come on board, steady and make progress in life. So this is just a reality test video that I wanted to tell you. Thank you, and then please subscribe and share with others. Peace out.